Assalamualaikum and hello YouTube, my name is Nur Muhammad from AddiesDive, and yes, we are back with that time of the year, the SOTC, where everyone, every YouTubers, kind of going through their watch collection and see what are we going to do coming next in the next year. So this time around, I've got my blue diverse watches. So when I was assembling these watches together, right, I was thinking, like, previously I thought my black watches is I have more black dive watches, but in reality I have more blue dive watches, right? So if you haven't seen my black diverse watches collection, so I will be linking it somewhere in the video description below. But during that time when I record the video, I've calculated I've had only 12 black watches left in my collection. But now when you see this on the table, I have 14 blue diverse watches. So yeah, that's saying something, right? It's just saying that I have to sell some of these. All right, so let's get to the first one, which is my I think the oldest blue diverse watch in my collection. This is the Seiko Turtle reissue. This is the SRP AD2049. So this is the first ever, the only dive watch that I've reserved in the one of the Seiko shops here in Kuala Lumpur. So I've put a down payment for this in order to secure me this particular piece, and yeah, I've been keeping it ever since. This one, I think I've got this somewhere around 2016. Now it was 2024, so I've had this for a bit, like what, 8 years, and still it is doing great. So for me, this is the first ever PADI collaboration Seiko, and I think this is the best ever looking, because after that Seiko released a few PADI model, but it doesn't really look as good as this one. So anyways, so this one is also my first ever Seiko Turtle watches, and yeah, this is my first ever introduction to this Seiko Turtle case. And yeah, true enough, it is big on my wrist, 45mm in diameter, but because of the lug to lug, it's quite short at 47, I think, so it feels and wear okay, not that bad on my skin. Is 6.75 or 17 centimeters wrist circumference. So the bezel insert is just this aluminum bezel insert with this Pepsi colorway, but I don't mind it because yeah, I think it looks cool. Right, next up is another Seiko. So you can see the theme, some kind of theme here. This one is a gift from my wife. This is the Seiko Monster 4th gen. So yeah, I love this thing. Yeah, because it's a gift from my wife, I'm never gonna be selling it. But when Seiko first released this particular Seiko 4th gen, this is the first ever Seiko Monster that I've had in my collection that has this black bezel, which I thought that I might scratch it, but true enough, after a few years of ownership, maybe around maybe 7 years, I think, so this one's still going strong. There's no visible scratches whatsoever. Even on the crystal, this is still new, and this still looks like new. And yeah, this is the first time ever I've had a Seiko with this candy bar style Cyclops, which yeah, at first looks annoying, but when I just get used to it, and yeah, I think it's okay. So 42mm, 48mm to typical Seiko Monster style case here, and you do have yeah, I swap the bracelet, swap the clasp to this generic AliExpress style clasp, because I don't like the original Seiko clasp because it keeps bugging me. And yeah, this bracelet is also very it has quite a lot of gaps here, which yeah, it's quite annoying, but still it's okay, not that bad in my opinion, right? So this is the SRPD25, I think. So yeah, I say I think because I just can't remember the model name for this particular pieces, right? So next up is another Seiko. This time around, this is the Mini Turtle, and this is in blue colorway. So it didn't come with this bracelet. Originally it came with the silicone Seiko strap in black, and I immediately took it off because I just don't think it matches this matte blue dial with this matte blue bezel. So this is the Seiko Mini Turtle SRPC39. So this is the global version, 42mm in diameter, but with a very short lug to lug of 43mm. It makes it makes this again similar 42mm watch looks a whole lot bigger than it actually is. So again, I've swapped it out, swapped the clasp to a generic clasp here. You can see the theme around here, right? So I just hate those Seiko clasps. Yeah, this yeah, it looks cool. Now that I've put it on this bracelet, I don't think I will ever take it off, because somehow, right, to this Seiko mini turtle bracelet has this excellent finishing, because we have this you know, raised bracelet design here, which is a bit rare. I think the only Seiko that has this, you know, particular bracelet style. So I might be wrong. There. Right. So next up is another Seiko 4th Gen Monster. This is the STO state. No, not sorry. STO stands for Save the Ocean series. This is the Antarctica series, where they started to come up with this unique. You see that penguin dial here. So I'm struggling to categorize this in what color category. So I'm just going to be calling this a blue watch because of this blue hue on the dial. Can I just skip this one or put it in the white diverse collection? I don't know, guys. I don't know. I still think that this qualifies as a blue watch. Do let me know if I'm wrong here. Alright, so I put it on this basically this strap, this silicone, FKM strap is made by Strap X Pro. So this is made for this Seiko Monster 4th Gen. Again, yeah, 4th Gen Monster, you just can't go wrong. But yeah, still excellent looking thing in my opinion. So very, very comfortable. I do tend to buy more than one watch if I like them. So that is the case with this particular SR something. I just can't remember, guys. So I'm just gonna put it as the STO Happy Feet. Right, so next up is my first ever encounter with a Saint Martin. This one is the SN0067, or is it 68? I just can't remember. I will put it somewhere around here. My first ever Saint Martin, and yeah, this kind of, you know, triggered the whole love to this Saint Martin brand, because I was like, oh, it's kind of expensive at that time. So for me to spend almost more than $100 for a Saint Martin or a Chinese watch, right, quote unquote, it was like, oh, I was like taking a risk at that time. But yeah, still, when I received it, I was like, oh wow, this is really something. And Saint Martin is really the brand to, you know, to pay attention to, right? So this one is featuring an homage of the Seiko Slim Turtle, so different to that one, the Seiko Turtle reissue, where we have this slim case thingy. So slap side which is this polished case, and you can see that I've put quite a lot of scratches there, because I just love wearing this one, right? Again, 42mm, actually is 48, I think, and it came with this unique blue mother of pearl dial. So yeah, that is also my first ever, you know, experience wearing a mother of pearl dial, which somehow looks, yeah, it's quite difficult to determine, right? So it's quite difficult to see the colorway. So yeah, but let's just call it a blue dial again. So yeah, there is watch number 2 that might be out of the, you know, blue watch dial category. Alright, next up is another Saint Martin. This time around, this is the SN0068. I'm confused. Maybe that's 67, maybe this is the 68. I'm confused. But this one is sort of an original design, but it mimics the Doxa 600T, which I do have an actual homage of with that one. We will go through that one later. But this one is unique because even though it is using the Seiko NH35, it is very, very slim at about 12mm. So I just don't know why, you know, people don't like this particular piece. For me, it's you know, it's brilliant from Saint Martin, because they can produce something that as thin as this for, you know, while using the Seiko NH35 movement. So yeah, it is an homage of, it's just a, you know, maybe it didn't vibe with certain people, right? So for me, yeah, I just love this slim, super duper slim case design, right? Matte blue dial with those orange accent on the outer side of each markers, even on the minute hands, and I think it looks awesome. But this one is let down by this, yeah, that super duper tiny bezel, which is weird, because I normally Saint Martin give you a, you know, a much better quality bezel insert, right? So yeah, that's a shame. but I still like it. And yeah, I might be selling this one. You know what, I will tell you guys which one I'll be selling in the end of the of the video, right? So this one is a Seestern 600T. So I think this is maybe the third or the second watch that I've got from Seestern, which I'm okay with their watches, but it's just that this is too thick at about 14 mil. I just, you know, if you are to compare this one, I don't know why Seestern needs to make this watch thicker, other than to be a, you know, an accurate homage of the real thing, which is a shame, because yeah, they could have done better, right? So the bracelet, I think yeah, I didn't put this bracelet back. Basically they are almost similar, but I think the Saint Martin feels way much better compared to this one. And the Seestern even maintain this this weird male and link design, as to you know, to be as close as possible to the real thing, which is, you know, I just don't, you know, is, if you are doing an homage, please do something better than the real thing, right? Yeah, such as, you know, designing things that doesn't really annoy people. Right, so anyway, so this is the 600T from Seestern, and this one, the special thing about this is that they have this loom date wheel, which is unique for Seestern, right? Okay, so next up is a micro brand. They call this Valimor Kilgharrah. So the owner reached out to me and asked me, hey man, do you want to review our watches? And I of course said yes. And this one is unique because the dial, right? So you can see that it looks like a dragon skin design pattern here. This dragon design thingy, yeah, it's just, you know, it's just copied throughout all the all the watches. So even at the back, so we have this Valimor logo here with this dragon balance wheel. This one is using a Miyota movement, I think. So I just can't remember, is it 8215 or is it 8315? I just can't remember. And we also have this cabochon on the crown. Did I say that right? Cabochon? Something like that. Yeah, something like that. Maybe it is a Swarovski crystal. I'm not sure. I just can't remember, right? But it is of course let down by this quite a wonky bezel. But yeah, still, it is unique, guys. So it's kind of my, you know, my wild card watch here, right? So yeah, 42 mil, I think, with this white 22 mil, and it looks of 50, or was it 48? But yeah, the thickness is just quite unbearable sometimes, right? 14 mil. Okay, so next up is another can I call this, nah, yeah, we'll just call this an AliExpress brand, right? So this is a titanium watch. This is from Boderry. They call this a Sea Turtle. Why, you might ask? Yeah, because of, you see this dial here, it looks like a skin of a turtle, not a skin, the shell of the turtle, sorry, not skin, shell of the turtle. So yeah, it will be apparent during when I give you the loom shot later on, but still, for a titanium watch, this is very light, 42 mil in diameter, 48 mil lug to lug, and yep, it does feel a bit big on my wrist, but kind of like it because it's very nice on the wrist. But yeah, the case, right, it's a bit too flat in my opinion, so they could have introduced some curve into the case design. Alright, so yeah, let's just wait for the loom shot later on, guys. Okay, so what is next is the I think the only Saint Martin that I've bought in, no sorry, the first Saint Martin that I've bought in 2024. This is the SN0138, an homage of a BB54 that even Tudor themselves never made yet. Yet, I say yet because maybe Tudor decide to add another color into the BB54 collection, but for me, yeah, this is just a perfect one, because yeah, let's just take a look at the case. This is featuring a fully brushed case, which is my preference. I do really like, you know, brush surface finishing. And yes, the screw, yeah, I need to rectify that. And it came with this and on the fly micro adjust on, yeah, by Saint Martin. So yeah, very cool watch in my opinion. And yeah, I just love this small-ish diver. So 37 mil diameter lug to lug is 46mm. For me, this is my sweet spot in my opinion. So some might say that it is a bit too small, but yeah, I do prefer smaller dive watches these days. So next up is another small-ish dive watch. This is from WatchDives WD1967, the Sharkmaster. I think this is the version 1, which came with this beautiful blue dial. I don't know how to tell you guys, but the watch is this blue dial is it's not really, I can't call it a sunburst dial, but because it has this, you know, white much lighter color in the middle, and it goes darker at the outer side of the dial, and it mimics the vintage Seamaster 300M, and it even came with this, you know, pierced lugs there, which I don't think the Omega has, but yeah, it has this some sort of a Omega-ish case look to it. But yeah, still 39mm, 46mm lug to lug, and yeah, this bracelet even came with this again micro adjust, right? So yep, I you know what, I think I need to compare this micro adjust and compare it to the St. Martin. So we should do that next, not in this video, but yeah. Right, so again, Seiko NH35 powered movement, so nothing new there. That is watch number 11. Watch number 12 is the AddiesDive AD something. I'm just, yeah, these guys, you know, AD something. I'm just gonna be putting the names or the model number around here. But this one, I've been thinking to get this particular Seiko for a very long time, and when I decided to get this one, because I wanted to try this design first. This is the mini Tuna design, so I was like, oh, why the heck did I wait that long to get myself one of these, right? So because when I wear this one, I was like, oh, that is a very comfortable case, and it's not as big as your normal Tuna, but although they mentioned that the diameter is 43mm, in reality it wears way much smaller than that, because although the diameter is 43, it is actually on the on this shroud, but the dial itself is very small, right? So if let's say we are to compare it with another 42mm dive watch like that, you can see that the dial on this AddiesDive is way much smaller compared to the 42mm dive, 42mm Seiko 4th gen. So yeah, that is one of the reason I like it, and yeah, and that led me to the next watch, which is the Seiko SRPH77K1, which is another STO Save the Ocean version. This time around, it didn't came with a happy feet or penguin dial, but it came with a let's just zoom in a bit. So with a few penguins swimming in the sea, right? So yeah, you can see that. Yeah, I think that looks cool, and I think I might be wrong here, but I think if you are to buy this Save the Ocean series watches from Seiko, there will be some money going to the Save the Penguin something a foundation or something like that. I'm not really sure, but yeah, I might be wrong there. So, and of course the dial, I'm a bit confused to call this watch this dial. Is it blue or is it green? Because it does feature this aqua blue dial thingy. I can't call this green because it looks more blue to me. So what do you guys think of that? Yeah, it's dark blue with a tint of green. Can I call it that? So, I'm just very poor with color, guys. So yeah, let me know in the comment section below, right? Awesome looking thing. I just love this mini Tuna case design. I just wish that Seiko do a whole lot more of these. So but yeah, still let's just see what are the next one that I would get in 2025. Next up is the latest acquisition of blue dial dive watch. This is the AddiesDive something. Basically it is an homage of the Seiko Monster Gen 2, but with a twist, because the dial mimics that watch dial, and the handset is a Seiko Monster's handset, and these indices are not exactly similar to the Gen 2 Monster, but it's much closer to the Seiko Monster Gen 4. But the Seiko Monster Gen 4 has this shape on the 12 o'clock, but this one doesn't, right? So yeah, it is an homage, but it is not a clone of that, of any particular Seiko, which I like, because yeah, I just think that when you are doing homage watches, do, you know, give your own touch to it to make it unique. That is how I think homage watch works, in my opinion. But yeah, do let me know in the comment section below. So, and some maybe my subscribers or some viewers mentioned to me in my previous SOTC video, the Black Diverse Edition, they say that my collection is crap, or get yourself some decent watch, blah blah blah. So you know what, let's just discuss that right in the comment section below. What determines, what are the what are the characteristics of a decent watch for you guys, right? Because yeah, I'm collecting this because I like them. I buy watches and I review watches that that I like. I just won't buy or get watches that I don't like. So that's my category. If I am to, you know, so what do you guys think? What should I do with these 14 watches? Should I reduce? Should I sell some of them? Yes, I'm definitely going to be selling a few of them. These two might go, right? These two might go. This one also might go. This one also might go. I might keep a few, maybe reduce it to just 10 blue watches in 2024, but 2025. But yeah, let's see. Let's just see what's in store in next year. So are you guys ready? 3, 2, 1, and boom, you guys can see already that these awesome dive watches do glow bright in the dark. And let's just check out this Sea Turtle, guys. So awesome looking loom, but it won't last that long. So there we have it, guys, my 14 blue dive watches that I still have in my collection. I know where the heck is a switch. So what do you guys think of my collection? So if you guys like this video, please give me a big thumbs up, and if you want to see more future video reviews such as this one, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Until next time, I'll see you soon. Stay safe and bye bye.